We brought you the story last night of a Florida woman who allegedly gunned down the father of her two little boys, ages 2 and 1, just moments after he had picked the kids up and buckled them into their car seats. When deputies arrived, they say that 34-year-old Mindy Austin put her hands in the air and announced, "I'm right here, y'all. Done it in self-defense." But surveillance video and at least one witness, not counting the terrified toddlers, say otherwise. The video, which we have not seen, allegedly shows Austin shooting Christopher Jones while he was behind the wheel of his car. 5 shots. Allegedly, the victim was somehow able to get out of the car and run. So he did. But Austin kept firing. Jones made it through the outer door of the daycare, but that inner door was locked, and his fate was quite literally sealed. Austin allegedly fired 3 more times until her gun jammed. Deputies say she said, "Please let the monster die." Tonight, Mindy Austin is charged with first-degree murder and aggravated child abuse, among other crimes. And I'm joined now by Sheriff of Bradford County, Florida, Gordon Smith, who has incredible insight on this, and we are so sorry for what your community is going through right now. I'd like you, if you could, to start by describing the scene that your deputies walked into. I mean, what was she doing? And what were the kids doing? And Jones, what did they find when they got there?
They initially arrived at the scene. It was total chaos. Nobody really, the call came in as just a woman with a gun. That's all they knew. You got to realize the sheriff's office is about a block and a half away. That daycare is situated just across the narrow street to the high school. They arrived 4 or 5 deputies deep. Upon their arrival, they're trying to. People are going different places. They go to the door of the daycare. As they open that door, they encounter Mr. Jones in a bad situation. It was obvious what had taken place. Shot multiple times. They're looking around trying to piece it together. Everybody's screaming and hollering. People across the road. People interacting. And during this time, they start life-saving measures. They start administering first aid. That they've got him. As the other deputies are getting there, she comes out from around some other vehicles. Because remember, it's the parking lot of the daycare. Comes out and says, "It was me. Hey, it's me." And they take her to the ground, and she's claiming it was she had to do it because of self-defense.
Did she still have the gun in her hand?
No, ma'am. She did not. It took us some moments later to realize actually where the gun was as they searched, and they realized there were still 2 minor children, small children, strapped in their car seats in the back of this vehicle. They didn't know where the shooting initially took place. I can tell you from the crime scene, it was a mess, and they could follow some of that. The blood and stuff at the crime scene, which led them back to the vehicle. And somebody said, "Hey, we got kids in here. We got to get them out."
Yeah.
You've got deputies that are doing that. It's total chaos, and the gun's laying there. Like she's trying to stage some of her initial statements and interview some things that she was claiming, which is all debunked because every second of this incident is recorded.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the surveillance video. I assume that you've reviewed all of it. We haven't seen it yet. It's not been made public. But what stood out to you on those tapes? What did you see?
Pure evil came to town that day in our community. If you want to call her a lady, I've got better names for it, but probably not appropriate to what she's done and what we've dealt with in the past. Her behavior when she first got there, I can tell you that he didn't have any. She just shows up. He's there to pick up his children. He doesn't have any real words with her. He's very cordial. He's being a dad. He doesn't want to create a scene. There's people exchanging their children, picking their kids up there at this daycare, doing the things. And at one point, when he goes back in to get some of their book bags and stuff, he does ask the owner, what's she doing here? He doesn't have any words with her. She follows him. He gets the kids. She holds them briefly, the one child. Then he puts them in the car seat, straps them in the car seat proper. She's having some scene. She goes back around to the other side of the vehicle. I'm not sure what's really going on there. He gets in his truck as he's going to leave. And before he can close that truck door, she comes around that vehicle with a bag in her hand. And from that bag, she pulls a handgun, a semi-automatic handgun, leans in the vehicle, and just instantaneously fires off 3 rounds inside that vehicle, takes like a stutter step back as he's trying to realize what's going on too. It's catching him off guard at that time, probably not even realize he's hit. And then she eases back in and fires off 2 more rounds from that semi-automatic weapon. He's able, and then she steps back again. The gun jams, kind of thing. She's trying to get the gun unjammed. He flees from the vehicle. He's hollering for help.
Yeah, and the
Directly
babies are in the
behind him
back
is another
seat.
in the back seat, strapped in properly in their car seats.
And it's incredible that they weren't hurt, that other children, as you mentioned, with pickup happening. And I know that there's a high school nearby. And we also understand that she said, let the monster die. And you've got to die, Chris. Again, you know, she told you, deputy, she did it in self-defense. But when she went into custody, you know, off she goes. So she's been charged. But I got to ask you about a couple of things, because there's a question about premeditation and about maybe stalking, because apparently she said on social media in a post months ago that he was wearing a suit. And I don't know if that's the picture. There was a picture of him in a suit on social media. And she chimed in on that post and said, you bought that for your funeral. I mean, when you said that evil came to town, and if this what came from her, and if that's true, I mean, what kind of mindset are we dealing with here?
It leads you to believe that she's been planning this for some time. Some of the false statements she's been making. Remember, they're in a custody battle. Still got to go to the paternity part. She's already lost custody and gave up the rights to 3 other older children before meeting with our victim. They have the 2 small children, 2.5, 1.5, beautiful, beautiful children. It just adds to the horrificness of this incident. She's, you know, it's like she's planning it. And earlier on Sunday, he calls in. People say, well, that's the same bag. It's some of the family. I listened to the call today that was called in. He said, hey, I've got someone walking back and forth. Doesn't give us a name. What if this, what if that? He doesn't really give us enough information. Our communications tell him, say, hey, you know, if it's a public road, there's not much you can do, kind of some chatter. And that was the end of that call. But this is in a stage, because I truly believe when you look back at all the facts, the social media post, her intent, when she sees him in the suit, to make that comment, to park down the road, she waits on his arrival to get the kids. Waits for him to get out and start bringing the kids out to the car, which she parked about a half a block away next to the high school over there. It is.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.